so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm back now. We've been having network issues. Our router is not working. In fact, today the network is very, very terrible. We've been switching from one network to another. I don't want to call the names, but you know them. But we move. Let's just continue. Let's just continue. Like we already have the menstrual cycle length for Mrs. Patients. We have 29 days, we have 27 days, and then 25 days. So for us to have average menstrual cycle length, we said this is based on 3 cycles. We are going to have 29 plus 27 plus 25 days. So all this will be over 3. We are dividing this by 3. So let's go to our calculator. Let's see what this will give us. We have 29 plus 27 plus 25. So we have 81 over 3. We are dividing by 3. So let's see what this will give us. Divide by 3. So we have average menstrual cycle length for Mrs. Patient is 27 days, right? So even though she had a menses come this way in this pattern, we have calculated the average menstrual cycle length and we have 27 days. So now the next thing we are going to do is to calculate our ovulation day. I hope Mrs. Patient is still with us. Is to calculate your ovulation day. To calculate your ovulation day, so we are going to have ovulation. Of course, ovulation is, we are looking at the baseline of 14 days. We are using the baseline of 14 days. So we now have ovulation is 27 days using the baseline of 14 days, 27 days minus 14 days. So what will this give us? 27 minus 14. I say use your calculator. Don't just say, you may say it is correct, but then use your calculator to be sure. Then we have 13 days. So our ovulation will be the 13th day into our next cycle. 13 days into our cycle for September. So let's see what this day will be. Follow me. Let's see what this day will be. So remember that our last menses was August 28th. So we are using that to know what day Mrs. Patient will be ovulating. So August 28th was on a Monday. We are looking at what day should be ovulating. Fourth is 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Wow. Mrs. Patient will be ovulating on the 10th of September. So our ovulation day is equal to September 10th. This is beautiful. So Mrs. Patient, you're going to be ovulating on this day. Is on a Sunday, September 10th. Congratulations, and of course you know what to do. You are expected to utilize this day to do what? Of course, to have sex with your husband so you can possibly get pregnant. Congratulations to you. Congratulations to you. I'll be waiting to hear the good news. So next, let's move on. Let's just move on. We're going to be taking another case. We are taking another cycle, and for this, okay, let's leave this and see. Let's leave this. For the next on my list is Mrs. Darlington, I hope you are online. Mrs. Darlington and all the Mrs. Darlingtons that are going to have that had their menses on this date is the same. You know, so many women all around the world do have their menses called on the same day, and in some cases the same very time. Yeah, that is what it is. So all the Mrs. Darlington, we are calculating for Mrs. Darlington. Mrs. Darlington. All the Mrs. Darlington, they will be ovulating on the same day. So let's see what her menses was like. Let's see, it was May 5th. Then okay, we have another one May 30th. She had another one May 30th. May 30th, another one May 30th. Then for June, it was June 17th. July was 15th. And August, she had it 12th. Right? So, and we are going to look at, firstly, look at Mrs. Darlington's menstrual cycle length. And we've said that at the end of this day, we want to look at our average menstrual cycle length, and that is based on 3 cycles. So I'm just going to get the last 3 cycles. This will give me one, this will give me another, and this will give me another. So to look at our menstrual cycle length, we are going to look at May 30th. Of course, if you look at this analysis, this case, we have she had a menses come 2 times in May. But you look at, like I said, look at the day. Look at the day. She had it come at the beginning of May and at the end of May. So it is normal. So let's look at May 30th to June 17th. Go to your calendar. So go to your calendar. We're looking at May 30th to June 17th. Okay. May 30th was on a Tuesday. It was on a Tuesday. Then from 30th to 6th June, that's 7 days, 14, 21, 7, 14. This cycle seems to be short. I got the dates right. Yeah. That's what she sent. Okay, let's move on. We have May to June, 30th to 17th is a very short one. Okay, this is a very short one. 1, 2, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So it took 18 days. She had a menses May 30th, came back again on the 17th of June. So that took 18 days. Oh, this cycle is very short. Something may be happening here. So let's move on. Then we are looking at June 17th to July 15th. June 17th to July 15th. Let's move on. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 28, 29, 30. So this took 30 days. She had 30 days cycle from this month to this month. So now we're looking at July 15th to August 12th. August 12th. This lady may have passed her ovulation day, but let's look at it. July 15th to August 12th. July 15th was on a Saturday. So we have 1, 2, 3, August 5th. August 12th was on a Saturday, so that is 28 days. So the cycle became sort of regular or normal. So let's look at this. So now we're going to have look at our average menstrual cycle length. which is going to give us cycle 1, 2, 3 over 3, and that will be 18 days plus 30 days plus 28 over 3. What will this give us? Let's go to our calendar. So we're going to have 18 plus 30 plus 28. So this will give us 76 over 3. So what will this give us? 76 divided by 3 is going to give us 25 days. You see how accurate this method can be, irrespective of what happened there. Yeah, during this cycle, she's still having 28, an average average ovulation length of 28 days, 25 days. So when you take this, it's going to give you 25 days. So it's easier to use this method to calculate and get the exact day you'll be ovulating. It's easier. It's very, very accurate. So now let's see what will happen. What is our ovulation day? What day will Mrs. Darlington be ovulating if she has not passed it? Let's look at it. Let's look at it together. That's why we are here. So now our ovulation day, we said we are using a baseline of 14 days. We are using a baseline of 14 days. So that will be 25 minus 14. What will this give you? Okay, it's 25.3. We can take that out. 25, use your calculator. So you get it exactly with the way you should get it. So this will give us 11 days. So our ovulation day is the 11th day into our next cycle. Did you get that? The 11th day into our next cycle. So this day should be what day? Let's see. Like I said, it's likely that she has ovulated, but this is what she's saying to us. So let's look at it. Okay, our last menstrual day was on the 12th. It was on a Saturday. We are looking at the 11th day into this same month. Okay, so this is 12, 19 to 7, 20 is 8, 9, 10, 11. So that is on the 23rd of August. So Mrs. Darlington, your ovulation day was August 23rd. I hope you utilize this day. These days are what is sent to me, and I hope you utilize this day to have sex with your husband. You know, more sex is equal to more pregnancy. So I just hope you utilize this day, August 23rd. And keeping your fingers crossed, God on your side. Let's see what will happen. You may just have it. God is always awesome. But this day was the day you had your ovulation. So let's move on. We're going to take another case of a beautiful woman, and her name is Mrs. Ornament. We are going to take the ovulation. Look at the ovulation day of Mrs. Ornament. So I'm taking this out. Congratulations to Mrs. Darlington and Mrs. Patience and all the Mrs. Darlingtons and Mrs. Patience. It is the same. It is just the same. We are using one bed to kill a million. One stone to kill a million birds. It's just the same. It's just the same. As long as you had your menses come on these days, on the same date with the one, whatever one I'm calculating. As long as you had your menses come on those days, it's just the same for you. So let's move on. We're looking at the case for Mrs. Onomen. Mrs. Onomen, right? Okay, so for this pretty woman, she had her menses was May 29th, June 30th, July 30th, okay, then August 28th. August 28th, so that means she is likely still on her menses. So firstly, the first thing you're going to do is to calculate, look at the menstrual cycle length. So I'm going to look at how long it took Mrs. Onomen to have her menses for each month. So come with me. Like I said, you're going to go to your calendar. If you had your menses come this same way, in the same pattern, May 29th, June 30th, July 30th, August 28th, you will be ovulating the same day with Mrs. Onomen. You have millions of women all around the world ovulating on the same day. Yeah. So when you're ovulating and having fun with your husband trying to conceive, you are not the only one ovulating on that day. You have millions and billions of women ovulating on the same day. So all the Mrs. Onomen, let's move on. Let's see when you will be ovulating. The first thing we're going to do is to look at your menstrual cycle length. So come with me, let's go to May 29th. May 29th. So it was on a Monday. So 29th to 5th June, we give us 1 week. That's 1, 2, 14, 21. 21, 28, we are going to June 30th, 29, 30, 31, 32. It took her, let me confirm this, 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. It took Mrs. Onomen 32 days cycle for these 2 months. So now next we're going to look at June 30th to July 30th. Of course, you know what that should be. June 30th was on a Friday to July 30th. So this is 1, 2, 3, 28, 29, 30. So this cycle also took 30 days, right? So now July 30th to August 28th. Okay. July 30th was on a Sunday. So we have 1, 2, 3, 27, 28. Of course, this took 28 days. Did you get that? So for her, these are our menstrual cycle length for this month. So the next thing we are going to be looking at is to calculate our average menstrual cycle length. And we said it's based on these 3 cycles we already have. Our average menstrual cycle length will be equal to cycle 1, cycle 2, and cycle 3. So that will be 32 days plus 30 days plus 28 days over 3. So now you go to your calculator. Let's see what this will give us. We have 32, we have 30, and then we have 28. So we have 90 days over 3. So our average menstrual cycle length will be equal to 90 divided by 3. That is 30 days. So for this month put together, Mrs. Onome's average menstrual cycle length is 30 days. You get that? So I've explained that this method is very, very accurate for you to know when your ovulation day, when your ovulation will occur, is very, very accurate, irrespective of your menstrual days. If you're having maybe fluctuating days, or irrespective of the days your menses may be coming, when you use this method, you are going to have an exact day of ovulation. So this for Mrs. Onome, average menstrual cycle length is 30 days. So next we are going to look at our ovulation day. So Mrs. Onome, we are going to look at your ovulation day. And we have ovulation. Of course, we are using the baseline of 14. It will be equal to 30 minus 14 days. The baseline is 14 days before your next menses. So this is why we have 30 minus 14. Okay, so what will that give us? 16, right? But I say use your calculator so that you are double sure. 30 minus 14, so you have 16 days. So Mrs. Onome's ovulation day is 16 days into our next menstrual cycle, or our next cycle. So let's see what that will be. Our last menses was on the 28th. So we're going to go back to our calendar. Let's see what day this day will be. Hope you are enjoying this series. 28 was our last menses, 16 days into our next menses. We have 1, 2, this is 14, 7, 14, 15, 16. Wow! So Mrs. Onome's ovulation day will be September 13th. Congratulations to you. Your ovulation day, Mrs. Onome, is going to be on September 13th. That is beautiful. So you are expected to have sex with your husband on this day. Let me help you check what date September 13th will be. It will be on a Wednesday. It is very beautiful. So if you go to work, by the time you get back, or you just refresh yourself and get ready for the show that is going to help you get pregnant. You know what I mean? So congratulations to you, Mrs. Onome. And if you're looking at your most fertile day, it is 2 days preceding your ovulation day. And this means that Mrs. Onome will be fertile from Sunday 10th. You see that? You'll be fertile from Sunday 10th. So from Sunday 10th, just be getting ready. And your most fertile day, which is your ovulation day, will be on Wednesday, 13th September. Congratulations to you, and I pray God will honor all your efforts. You just have fun. The beautiful thing about trying to conceive is not to allow it to overwhelm you. You know, just have fun. The Bible says laughter is like medicine, right? A merry heart. Just have a merry heart. Always smile. Always laugh. You know, you kind of invigorate your cells. You just always smile. Always smile. Don't be like, oh, hey, I've been trying to conceive. Will it happen this month? No. Always be positive and with all your effort, knowing that you are putting some effort to ensure that you get pregnant. I will always say that when you are trying to conceive, it is easier for you to support your fertility and of course your ovulation, so it will be easy for you to conceive. If you are not doing anything to your system, you are not doing anything to your reproductive health, and you are trying to conceive, you are indirectly lengthening your chances or lengthening the number of years it's going to take you to conceive. This is the truth. It is 100% truth. But when you are supporting your fertility, you're supporting your ovulation, which what does it take to support your fertility? It means that you are taking fertility enhancing blends that will help enhance your overall reproductive health, so it will be easier for you to conceive. When you do that, conception is like ABC. It becomes easier. So if you are not doing anything at all, you are indirectly or may have a longer period of trying to conceive. Don't just say, let me try this cycle. Let me try this cycle. The trying, when you are trying, is supporting your fertility. You support your fertility to try to conceive. So I hope you get that. So congratulations to all the Mrs. Onome. Congratulations to all the Mrs. Onome out there who may have had their menses call during these periods. So right about now, we're going to be going on a short break, and when we come back, we'll be looking at more cases of real women. Thanks for staying with us.
We touch, we break, make it seem like we feel the same. We love what we hate. We lie, but we know we can't water what doesn't grow. Give up, let it go. But we fell apart just in time. We break, make it seem like we feel the same. We love what we hate. We lie, but we know we can't water what doesn't grow. Give up, let it go. But we fell apart just in time. We break, make it seem like we feel the same. We love what we hate. We lie, but we know we can't water what doesn't grow. Give up, let it go. But we fell apart just in time. We break, make it seem like we feel the same. We love what we hate. We lie, but we know we can't water what doesn't grow. Give up, let it go. But we fell apart just in time. We break, make it seem like we feel the same. We love what we hate. We lie, but we know we can't water what doesn't grow. Give up, let it go.
for staying with me today. So we are back from our break. So I'm going to be taking another case, and this time it's from Madam Queen. Madam Queen, that's her name. So we have Madam Queen. And then for Madam Queen, her menses for May was 26th, May 26th, June 28th, then July 30th, and August 26th. August 26th. So for her, for Madam Queen, it's the same, all the Madam Queens, all the queenies that had their menses on these dates is the same for you. All the queens, Madam Queens trying to conceive, and you had your menses on these dates, it's just the same for you. You'll be ovulating on the same day. She will be ovulating. So let's take the menstrual cycle length, which is based on 1 through 3 cycles. So firstly, we are going to May 26th. So come with me, just open your calendar. Let's look at May 26th. What day was May 26th? Okay. So that was on a Monday. No, sorry. May 26th was on a Friday. So she had a menses there. So to this day, June 28th, let's count 26th to 2nd of June will be 1 week, 7 days, to 9th, 14 days, 21. We are going to 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. So it took Madam Queen 33 days to have another menses call in the month of June. Okay, let's confirm that. It seems to be a long one, but it should. If she had a menses May 26, 1, 2, 3, 4, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. It's a long one. It was a long one. So let's move on. Let's see how this will go. Then 28th to July 30th. 28th of June to July 30th. Let's see how this will go. Okay. 28th of June. Okay. 5th will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. It took Miss Madam Queen 32 days to have another menses come. These are long, lengthy cycles, right? You agree with me? So you see why this method is very, very accurate. Not really, if you just want to use your 14 days, of course, which is not accurate, which is not it. You will completely miss it. But if you use this method I'm introducing to you, your average menstrual cycle length, you can't miss your ovulation day, because it's going to give you an average of a period that you've menstruated to help you have a common cycle, or a common cycle for you to know when you likely will be ovulating. You see that? So let's move on. Let's look at July 30th to August 6th. July 30th. This is the 1, 2, 3, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. So now this became 27 days in this month. So we are looking at Mrs. Queen's average menstrual cycle length, which is based on these 3 cycles, 33 plus 32 plus 27 days. You're looking at an average of this, which is over 3. So what will this give us? Go to your calculator. We're going to have 33 plus 32 plus 27. You have 92 divided by 3. So our average menstrual cycle length will be, let's look at this, 92 divided by 3 will be 30.666. And you know what to do, you just approximate and take it to 31 days. So this is our average menstrual cycle length. Then the next thing we're going to be looking at is to calculate Mrs. Queen's ovulation day. So ovulation day, using the baseline of 14 days into our next menses, will be 31 minus 14. So this will be 17th day into our next cycle. So ovulation day will be 17 days into our next cycle. So let's see what that will be in real time. So now we're going to back to our calendar. We're going to look at last menses was 26th. She has a 5-day menstrual flow, so it means that she must have stopped menstruating by today. So let's look at this. For her, she's just waiting, she's waiting for our ovulation day, because she must have ended her menses yesterday. So 26 into, so that will be 17 days, 7, 14, 15, 16, 17. So at 17th day, ovulation day, is September 12th. You see that? So you can't miss it, irrespective of the lengthy menstrual cycle length she had. It's still easy to know when she will be ovulating. So for all the Madam Queen and for our the Madam Queen out there that send this analysis, your ovulation day will be September 12th. You see that? It will be September 12th. So congratulations to you, Madam Queen. You'll be ovulating on this day. When is September 12th? Let me see. You should also check when you'll be ovulating. Check that very day to be sure. So September 12th is on a Monday, and your fertile window, you become fertile from 3 days preceding this day, which is on the 9th Saturday. So your Saturday night should be hot. Then hotter on Sunday night, because you'll be fertile also on Sunday night. Then on Monday, then Tuesday. So if you are the type, maybe you go to work, when you get back, you just get set for the action that's going to take place. Of course, more sex is equal to more pregnancies and increased chance of getting pregnant. So this is all about all I'm going to be taking today. Thank you for sending in your menstrual cycle length. So if you want to know when you likely be ovulating, you can do the same. Send us your menstrual cycle length so I can look at it. I will come right here to calculate it just for you and for all the women that may have likely had the menses come the same day with you. So he's using ones to catch. We are not killing here, to catch millions and billions of women out there, and this is beautiful. Thank you so much. Like I will always say, if you are trying to conceive, you should support your ovulation and your fertility. To support your ovulation or your fertility simply means to take fertility enhancing blends that will help increase, you see the word increase, your chances of getting pregnant. It will help shorten the length or the number of years you will try to conceive. There is no other way to go about this. And when you do this, it will be easier for you to conceive. Beautifully, we have the best herbal fertility blend out there, the best in Africa. So you can look at our website at www.fertility24.com to look at the blends we already have for you. Thank you once again for joining me. Thank you. I love you and God loves you more. Bye.
We touch, we break, make it seem like we feel the same. We love what we hate. We lie, but we know we can't water what doesn't grow. Give up, let it go. But we fell apart just in time. We touch, we break, make it seem like we feel the same. We